So it's mid-October at the moment, and as you can see by the mist, I don't know if the camera's picking it up. No, it's not. It's beginning of November. What am I on about? And as you can tell, it's raining. I still haven't had to wear a jumper. I'm just in a t-shirt at the moment. So in the UK, it's still quite mild. Lots and lots of rain though. So I've had my Revit coat now. Excuse me. If you recall, on previous videos I sent my Revit coat back because it started to leak on the arms. So I've had this one back about 2 months now, and it's been through some torrential downpours, and I'm glad to report no leaks so far. So it's performing as it should. It's warm. I've got the liner in the coat now, and one of the things that annoyed me with the coat, first of all anyway, was that you have to buy a back protector for it, and the back protector is around 40 quid, and it is made for the coat, but I was a bit annoyed of having to pay for it, considering the jacket is around £480 I think, or it was when I bought it almost 3 years ago. And but when I got the back protector, it wasn't the usual foam. I mean, I wasn't expecting foam for that kind of money, but I was expecting some sort of foamy type thing. But this is like a 3 or 4 layer proper rubber back protector, and it does feel and look like it would absorb a good impact if you landed on your back if you come off your bike. Hopefully I'll never get to test it, but if I do, I'll certainly do a video about it. But I don't want to jinx myself. Anyway, so yes, the annoyance of having to buy that and spend that money did disappear when I seen it. One thing I would say is quite weighty. So when you put it in the jacket's weight suddenly increases a lot, obviously. You do get used to it. And also, it's quite deep in its thickness. So, well, again, when you put it in the jacket, it does make it slightly tighter. So I went for a extra large jacket. I always go for sort of I mean, I'm 80 kilos, which is just under 14 stone. I'm 5'8" on a good day, and I'm around a 36 to 40 inch chest, so I went for extra large. Now, I'm not saying the jacket's small, because it's not. The arms and that fit nicely, but I can only get sort of relatively, well, medium thick jumpers underneath with the liner in. So if you were gonna get one and you do feel the cold and you're the type of rider who needs to put a couple of extra layers on, I would go 2 sizes up, because I think 1 size up isn't enough if you're going to wear lots of layers. In the winter, I just tend to wear a kind of summer jumper, a kind of summer jumper under my coat, and then I tend to put, if it's really cold, as in 0 degrees with a real high wind chill, I tend to put an old yellow council coat on top, and that is toasty for any journey for me. So yes, back to the coat. It's performing brilliantly, and I have been in some torrential downpours to the point of sometimes where water's coming up to my feet on the road because it's flooded, especially around these areas. There's lots of little brooks and streams that flood, and to the point of where I've almost had to stop because I just can't see because the rain is so hard and heavy. So yeah, well impressed with it for its waterproofing protection. A slight down mark, if you like, or reduction in marks for the fact that I had to send the first one back because it started to leak on the arms around the bicep area. But I got the coat through Get Gear online, and as soon as I contacted them, they emailed me back, asked me what the problem was with the coat, where the situation was. They opened a claim with Revit and they told me to send the coat back straight away, which I did. And it took about 2.5 weeks to get a new one come back. So I was quite impressed. It did you know, they sorted it out really quickly, and there was no quibble. As soon as they got it back, within a week they said, yeah, Revit said, you know, there is a leak, blah blah blah, and then it took about a week for the coat to come to me. So the only thing I had to remember was to take the actual padding out of the coat, so that when I get a new one I could put it back in. So yeah, back to the review.